Well, we have continuing coverage this Thursday night out of Cayce. That is where a housing complex is now making some changes, and not everyone is necessarily on board. So we are working for you and getting some answers. News 19's Jamin Wade bringing us the very latest update after this week's City Council meeting. Have a listen.
Otarre Pointe residents still have growing concerns after they got a notice that their apartment complex was transitioning from luxury apartments to affordable housing. Now they're bringing those concerns to City of Cayce attorney James Smith, who says the city is doing everything they can to find a resolution for residents.
There are several things that are highlighted by virtue of what we learned from the citizens. One is lack of notice to them who are most directly impacted, but also lack of notice to the city about the intent of this, and that's an issue. And the second is the impact on other taxpayers, fellow taxpayers.
City of Cayce attorney James Smith says they've requested a Freedom of Information Act from the South Carolina JEDA, along with sending over a letter to the Department of Revenue. They're asking department leaders to have the city be a part of any conversations that they have with Asset Living about any tax exemptions they may apply for.
Really asking DOR that we become made aware of any effort to transition this facility from for-profit to not-for-profit and to have it tax exempt from property taxes. So that's a concern that council, that the entire community has. Every taxpayer has that concern, right? So we've asked to be a part of that process should it be undertaken.
There are 299 apartments here at Otarre Pointe. Only 74 of those units are being left at market rate, leaving 225 of those apartments to become affordable housing. Clyde Alley, who lives at Otarre Pointe, says he attended this week's council meeting and feels as though council understands residents' concerns.
After the meeting, they came over and wanted to say how sorry they were for what's going on here. So that was good communication on their part. Alley also mentioned how residents are concerned how this change will impact revenue for the city. The big thing still is that the city, county, and school district can lose revenue here because from what I've been told, this property goes to a nonprofit status because of the tax credits. So what's going to happen when they lose that kind of tax revenue? Where's that money going to be made up? Are they going to go to the citizens of Cayce and raise their property taxes? City leaders tell me that it will be close to 30 days before they hear back from the DOR on their request to challenge any tax exemption applications. Reporting in Cayce, Jamin Wade, News 19 WLTX.